Previously.
Do you have an issue when I send toy vendor from my deck to the grave?
On Progression Series Season 2.
You got me, buddy, and I'll let you know, I did have the rock.
No, you had
played
4 hand traps. You had, what is that, 3-4 hand traps in a solemn?
Yep.
Oh my god, thank
Great
God,
hand.
bro.
Great opening hand.
Look at that.
You got me. You got the cruel whales. I got beached by the whales.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2.
Big set today, even bigger win last week because I get to spin the wheel in front of me. I really locked in full gamer stance, made sure I was able to win last week because the wheel today, we're spinning for Rise of the Duelist. So if we get one of those wild cards, it's going to feel really good to add one of those bonker cards to our collection, right? But outside of the wheel, man, I'm super excited for the set today. It's like a really, really iconic set. The 2020 Megatins is another stab at those really great cards from the last arc of the Progression series, and in this one in particular, there's a lot of really juicy cards to get our hands on. Namely, I'm eyeing up Appaloosa in the ultra rare slot. That's an absolutely ridiculous pull. A lot of generic good stuff. It's going to be a fun episode today, but first we got to get past the wheel. So let's see what I spin. Like I said, lots of big potential if I get something from the wild card slot. I get to pick some of the good cards, but I'll take just about anything, right? Being a winner is good enough for me. Okay, I get to snatch something up, swipe or no swipe, and I wonder what Alex has. I know we got a couple of Nibiru's. Anything else is beyond me. I know he's got a couple of rocks. I'll see what I'm grabbing from him. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Today's set, though, a huge one. I'm going to let Alex tell you all about the 2020 Megatin.
Okay, maybe we were pushing our luck with Alistair being, like, the best deck we've ever had. To be fair, it had a 100% win rate prior to last week. But in any case, today is a crazy episode. The 2020 Tin of Lost Memories Mega Pack is our set for today, and holy shit, is this set nuts. So this is reprinting most of the stuff from the previous year, but also we get new stuff in here as well. Just look at the Ultras in this first section here. We got a chance at Gizmek again, we have Seifert, we have Brotar, which both Gage and I missed previously. Dragoon is in here. That's going to be horrifying if one of us pulls that. But then look at the Link Monsters, Apo reprint, Cherubini reprint. I mean, it's just like, it just keeps going on and on. Fusion Destiny for Enforcer later on because we get that not too long from now. Like, the secret rares are crazy. The problem is there are 40, I'm sorry, these are the Ultras. There are 47 of them, and we only get 1 per pack. So we only get 15 cards out of this 47 card pool, and that can include duplicates. So it's like, statistically, it's pretty hard to pull any card that we want. The supers are just also crazy. I mean, it's like Phantasme got downgraded to a super in here. So like, again, there's 37 supers, so it's slightly easier to pull a super that you want, but having access to Phantasme would be huge. We also have Signet Mining getting reprinted in here as well. Not as good as the Ultras, but still pretty decent. And then we have the secret rares. Oh boy, World Legacy Guard Dragon's a card that we missed before that is very good for our Dragon Link decks, or I should say Dragon Link, Guard Dragon decks, because we don't have the ability to do Dragon Link yet. Crackdown for another shot, Mystic Mine. We have the Guard Dragons again, IP Masquerena. Gage already has Striker Dragon, but I don't think I do. Pot of Extravagance, Neos Fusion, Borreload Savage Dragon. Gage gets a shot at Gallant Granite for Adamancipator, Draco Berserker, Time Thief Redoer. Like this, the Prismatic Secret Rare slot is crazy. The rares are pretty lackluster. I don't think there's anything too crazy in here. Like Guru's here, but I think Gage and I already have a playset of that. Aloof Lupine is like whatever. Barricade Borg Blocker. There's some okay ones. And the commons are like kind of whatever. There's like some decent stuff like Galactic Spiral Dragon in here, like a bunch of the Marincess stuff, Neo Space Connector. Notably, all the Tenyis get reprinted at common, and this is something that before was a bit difficult for us to pull. So getting copies of like Ashuna and Vishuda would be really nice just for like the future potentially, like with Sword Soul and stuff, even though Sword Soul is pretty high rarity. Violet Chimera, Armaduke is good for like super poly targets. More shots at like Monk of the Tenyi, Berserker of the Tenyi. Valsigur's like fine. Hita's pretty good too. Just the quality of the cards is just like pretty decent overall, right? Like I think I've done a pretty good job explaining that. Unfortunately, we have to open OTS pack 13, where the quality of cards is not as good. Flip up the first pack. Junk Speeder's pretty neat. Spore, Lady in White, don't care about any of that. Scrap Golem, whatever. I don't think we're playing Orcust anytime soon. And another Junk Speeder, great. I guess Money Mud Dragon's kind of interesting, but add to collection. And let's open, I believe, 15 packs of 2020 megatins. This is going to be crazy.
Lots of very integral cards to many strategies in this set. Like I said, Appaloosa is the big one I'd like to get. There's a Dragoon that just got debuted in these megatins. Very huge deal for us because we still have Anaconda in our collection. So let's hope we get a little bit lucky. LP is not that lucky because I already have LP. I actually need Pisty. That's the guard dragon I don't have. But Unchained Soul of Rage is good. I think I already have one of these as well. And then Avramax. I don't know if I have one of these, but cool. Welcome addition to the extra deck. I would be so much more excited over Borlow's Savage Dragon if I didn't already own one. This is the first accessible reprint of the card, but we got one in its original debut, and it's actually come up many, many times. Alex has also had one, but he has used it less than us. So, not a really that cool pull for us, but it's nice to see in the back, I guess. At the time, like I said, that was a big deal. Nothing bigger than this pack. Okay, another Avramax. Diffusion Destiny's deep because of Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer on the horizon here. That's going to become really playable with that. Although the card does get, I think, semi-limited or limited pretty quickly. So we don't need full 3 copies of it. Ooh, a Phantasme. Okay, welcome addition to the side deck there. Don't mind playing that. Nice little welcome dragon guy.
15 packs of the 2020 tin of Lost Memories. If there's a set that Gage and I are going to use a redoer ticket on, it's probably this one because there's a lot of crazy reprints in here, and we definitely want a high roll here. So first pack, we got some Tenyi stuff. We got a Hita, Galactic Spiral Dragon, not too bad. Unfortunately, it looks like our holo cards were not particularly good. Notably, though, actually, there's 2 Ultras per pack. I think I forgot that, so that actually means the chance of hitting an Ultra is actually a lot higher than I initially thought. Got some Tenyis in our second pack, notably. Fusion Destiny's cool. Romulus, I believe we already had, so kind of a dud. Okay, Seyfert's neat. I think Gage's, Guard Dragon package is a bit better for Seyfert, but it's still a good card nonetheless. That's, the first good card we've gotten, to be honest. This is pretty good. We've picked up Adhara, Ashuna. These are pretty decent Tenyis to have for the future. They're just generically good in some decks, so it's nice to pick those up. Neos Fusion's cool, but not game breaking like some of these other cards. I'm really hoping to high roll in these last 10 packs or so.
Only a third of the way through. Still tons of potential. And Omni Dragon Brotar is one of those cards that's really good, actually, for our Dragon Link strategy that we've been playing. Namely, this is a great card to be able to pick up off LP, right? You can use it to get Leviathan from the deck. That's a really great card to be able to pull. I'm really excited over that one, actually. Neos Fusion in the third Seyfert. Dude, the Dragon Link deck is looking berserk. The Neos Fusion's good to have at 1. I'm pretty sure it was a super rare in its debut set, so it's actually not that hard to get our hands on. Maybe I'm getting a little too excited over it for no reason. Another LP! Dude, I need the Pisty! Come on, man. You can't do that to me.
Savage Dragon would be sick if I didn't already have one. But, God, our commons have been pretty good, but it's just the holo stuff has just been completely lackluster. It's frustrating. Striker Dragon's cool. I don't think I've had Striker Dragon up until this point, so that's nice for any sort of Guard Dragon shenanigans I might be able to do. But, again, everything else has not been that great. This one's interesting. We got Signet Mining and Blue Tang, which are, actually synergized with each other, funny enough. Also, Marbled Rock. This is, the Marincess pack, it looks like. And Unchained Abomination's not terrible. It's not, the best Link 4, but it's pretty decent. Oh, great. I can play Kaina in the extra deck where I believe Engage is banned. Fantastic. God, the holo luck has been atrocious.
I got 4 packs remaining. Is there going to be anything crazy in the closure? Like I said, there's so many good cards in this set. I might have to use my respin ticket. Redoer. And another Fusion Destiny? I hate to use it here, right? But, I mean, have we gotten all the good stuff? Oh, we definitely did. Cherubidy and Appaloosa. Wow, dude, I was considering, maybe I need to respin here. This doesn't look like it's going so hot. Now it's just become the best opening in the game. I think an IP Masquerena, I think I already have one of those. I think IP would actually make it even better. But these are great. These are really great. 2 more packs remaining of the 2020, 10 Lost of Memories, and another Savage Dragon. Very cool. All right, potentially the last pack, unless I make a decision to re-roll. A 4-star Liege Seyfert. Incredible. Notably, there's a couple cards I was looking for in this set, and I didn't get them. I got Brotar, which is really good, and I got Apo. Those are 2 really, really above-the-curve cards. But there's so many things that I missed. I wanted IP. I wanted a Pisty. I really wanted a Pisty. I mean, Gallon Granite just doesn't get reprinted. I would have liked to see that, but I think this has to be good enough to take, right? Do I reconsider?
Another safer, it's not bad. I actually think that gives us 3 because I believe we pulled one in the original set. We're unfortunately getting like hollow upgrades of like Elpie and Pisty, which is like really unfortunate because we could do so much better. Okay, Extrav's not bad. Like, I don't think it's worth keeping just for Extrav. It's like a decent card, but I feel like we can do so much better than this. Holy shit. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Apo, World Legacy Guard Dragon. This has actually been huge for the Guard Dragon deck because I've been missing this, specifically because this card has the effect that you can target a dragon monster and move it to another main monster zone, which is really fucking important when you're playing the Guard Dragons and you need to have arrows pointing in certain directions. So this isn't just like a resurrection spell. It's useful for other things. But pulling Apo is insane. Like, Apo's nuts. I actually think we have to consider keeping now that we pulled Apo. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've picked up multiple Fusion Destiny. If we get Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer in a few sets, we actually can probably play it, which is pretty nuts.
Okay. I know it's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna redo it here. I feel like I could do better. I feel like none of the secrets I got were anything crazy, right? I got 3 fucking LP. One of those could have been Pisty. It's gonna hurt to reroll the Apo, but with 30 Ultra Rares, I'm fairly confident I can spin it again. Let's take these 2020 Megatin packs. Let's reroll them again. Let's see what we get this time around.
All right, I've only got 2 packs left of this set, and this is going to be a really tough call because we did pull Apo, and we pulled some other decent stuff, but it's like, can we do better? Let's see what we get in the last 2. Maybe that'll influence our decision here. We got a lot of, like, Ashunas and stuff, and just, like, good Tenyi support. Avramax is actually really important. We've been missing that, too. That's been a really pivotal Link 4 in some decks that Gage might just not have an out to Avramax. Like, Avramax is fucking cracked. So that's a really good pull. Coming a bit late here. Let's see what we get in the last pack because this is going to be... I forgot it does that. Oh my god, this is like the Witchcrafter pack. What the fuck? Look at this. Hain, Pottery, Scroll. Like, that's unbelievable that we pulled 3 Witchcrafter hollows in one singular pack. Oh man, this is going to be a tough choice.
All right, let's hope for a better 2020 here. Okay, not off to a great start, but Draco Berserker to Tenyi is really welcome in the extra deck as a level 8 Synchro. Pretty sure it was an Ultra in its debut set, Chaos Impact, so that's pretty neat to see, I guess. Not the worst thing in the world. Ooh, okay, that pack really sucked. That does not restore confidence. That one also sucks. Jelly Cannon! Oh my goodness. Pretty sure this is a structure deck, so pretty sure this is a structure deck card. It's going in every deck until the end of time. Phantasme. Guys, this is looking really bad. I'm hoping the next pack makes me feel a lot better in my decision to reroll my Appaloosa. Nope. So far, it doesn't. 2 Phantasme is kind of neat, I guess. It's not the worst thing.
This is a tough one. We actually got pretty lucky on Tenyi stuff. We didn't get any Vishuna, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, we got multiples of like every other good one, like Ashuna and Adhara, so that could be useful for later. We got some pretty decent cards. Like, we got the Extrav, we got the World Legacy Guard Dragon, we got a Striker Dragon, and, like, notably, we got Apo and Avramax, which are crazy. Also, 2 Fusion Destiny for later if we pull Enforcer. Like, we could try to respin for Enforcer if we miss, and I don't know if this card gets another reprint until then. So I think we actually have 3 of this now, because I think we had 1 initially. We got the Neos Fusion if we want to do some dumb Rainbow Neos stuff, too. And 2 Seyfert as well. God, this makes our Dragon deck way better. But even, like, if we play, like, the Adamancipator deck, like, we have Apo now. Like, it's so easy to make Apo in that deck because you just swarm the field with monsters. So that's just, like, 4 negates in addition to everything. God, I don't think I can respin an Apo, dude. Like, Apo is so fucking crazy good. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm going to do the thing that I always do, and I'm gonna hate myself for it, but let's see if I did respin what would have happened.
Oh, thank God. Pisty. All right. So this is a Guard Dragon that I didn't get originally, right? I was talking about Pisty and how good it was. I'd love to get the Brotar again in the Ultra Rare slot, but Pisty is great to see in the Secret Rare. Oh, dude, I got 3 full Phantasmes in here. I only needed 2 of them. Avramax in the Ultra Rare slot. Don't think I pulled that on my last 10, so really welcome to see in this one, but I also don't think it's really that common to make in the extra deck unless I get something like IP, right? Mystic Mine, huh? Unless I want to play dirty like that Alex Simo guy. I don't think I'll be touching that card. Coming up on the 10th pack here. Okay, I was going to say this does not look good if I didn't get some good cards. We got great cards. Dragoon's amazing, and World Legacy Guard Dragon is also amazing because this pairs really well with our Ib, which is currently banned. We're able to do some really cool combos with that already with Succession. With Guard Dragon, it takes it to a whole nother level. So this is really exciting to pull. Both in the same pack. Definitely a lot better than before. I'd love to get that Appaloosa back, though. I still feel kind of bad for exchanging her, but there's still a chance to get her. Pot of Extravagance. Wow, wow, wowie, wow. Prismatic Secret Rare. Use that to draw 2 cards from the deck. Any trap strategies we end up playing? Gonna love to put that in there. Gallant Granite. I talked about this being the last chance to get him because he just doesn't get reprinted after this. So now we have him. And dude, I think our Adamantipator stuff is a lot better than Alex's. Big fan of Mr. Granite. I love it. Pack 14. Nothing good. Is there any Appaloosas in the close? If not, this opening has been way better. Unlike Alex, who typically regrets doing his respin, I don't regret it. This redoer was great. The last pack didn't give me any hope, but it is good enough. Lots of great pulls in this. The Dragoon might get a little bit fucking nasty. Let's add it to the collection. Let's see what we're playing today.
Why do I do this to myself? Like, why do I actually do this to myself? This is such torture. Okay, so refund on the safer, it's good. There's an Appo already. That is horrifying. I can't believe we got Appo in pack 2. Brotar! We could have had Brotar! No! Brotar's so good! Crack, like, this pack sucks. I don't care about that. Cherubini would have been pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. A Neos Fusion Cybernet mining refund. That pack sucks. This pack also sucks. Idley's in there, interesting, but like Idley never saw play. Fusion Destiny refund. We already have Crackdown, so that doesn't matter. Another Mystic Mine would have been funny. I'm not gonna lie. That pack sucked. So we would have had 3 Mystic Mines going into this episode. That's crazy, bro. Megaclops is interesting. There's some decks that can just make that and just like auto win because there's no out. Got a refund on the Guard Dragon and the Giz. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I mean, I think I got like pretty much the same. I got kind of screwed on like Ashunas and stuff, interestingly enough. And Adharas. I didn't get playsets of that, but I got Mystic Mine. But like Gage can just ban that, so it's like not that big of a deal. We got Fusion Destiny refund. We got a Safer. We traded one out for like a Brotar. We got Appo and Cherubini. Only 1 Fusion Destiny. I think it kind of broke even. I think maybe this one is slightly better, but it's not like crazy better than what we would have pulled before. So, I'm kind of happy either way. I got Appo in both, so it is what it is. Anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for gameplay, so let's get to building.
With some of the cards we were able to grab today in the Mega Pack, I knew I had to go back on a strategy that we were dominating with earlier. I decided to re-tackle Dragon Link, and this time it's gotten some tremendous upgrades in Mega Pack. An incredible set with a whole bunch of great reprints. We picked up a bunch of good ones. A couple of the ones that stand out is like Guard Dragon Pisty. We were missing this originally. Extends our combos further. It essentially just nets 1 additional dragon body in the combo. And then also, unassumingly, one of the biggest things is also the World Legacy Guard Dragon. This unlocks some crazy potential by being able to use Galaxy Serpent and the World Chalice Guard Dragon to just make free extenders off of Ib. Which, by the way, we still have this, right? Remember, this is currently banned at this time, so this is like super uncharted territory. This deck that I have in front of me is ridiculous. Our main thing we're going to look to accomplish is that if we can start our turn by Synchro Summoning Ib, we can end on a ridiculous combo that is Seals, Verte, Dragoon, and also Borreload Savage Dragon. Oh, and by the way, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss because of those Guard Dragons. Just an absolutely nutty end board off of 1 Synchro Summon. Uses like 1 discard, but you get a card back with Striker Dragon by picking up Boot Scepter launch anyways, so you basically don't lose any cards. 1 card combo to make the most ridiculous end board you can. Now, dies do a lot of hand traps and stuff like that, but there's also extenders in this deck to be able to play through. In the side deck, we have the Super Polys plus all the targets here. Verte Anaconda is going to be instrumental in this deck. Not only is it going to be powerful to play Dimension Fusion, but also the Red Eyes Fusion is going to be able to summon Dragoon. I'm so glad we were able to pull this because it's a solid plan B, right? If things go wrong, we just go Verte into Dragoon. That was just a game plan back in the day. And this guy doesn't fuck around, right? He pops things, does burn damage, has a negate on him too. Can't be, destroyed by card effects or targeted. Literally ridiculous. Strapped in with a bunch of hand traps. I feel like this deck is going to be a lot of fun, and it's also going to be extremely powerful. I'm so curious what Alex was able to pull in the Megatins. He has the potential to get a whole bunch of things to really upgrade his decks. I also know for sure he has an Unreal hand trap lineup already, so maybe he can add some more things to it. It's going to get scary. Let's go see how lucky he was, and let's see what he's playing today. Let's see if it stacks up to the 60 card pile.
Well, we pulled an Appo, so we may as well take advantage of it. Maybe I have a better deck to play this in, like the Adamantipator deck. I'm not sure if that deck's better than this one, but in any case, I wanted to give this card a shot. I did pull some other cards, but I don't know. I feel like Gage's Dragon Pool is just better to, like, facilitate stuff like Seyfert and such. Maybe I just have to, like, deep dive in to see, like, what cards I still have. But he has, like, spheres and stuff, and it's, like, I don't know. His pool just seems better. But in any case, we're back to the Crusadia Guard Dragon deck, which has been a lot of fun. We did tune it up a bit. We actually got copies of Formud Skipper, and if you don't know, this card is pretty cool. So during your main phase, you can reveal a Link monster in your extra deck, and when you do, when you Link summon it, you can treat it as Link material with the same name, type, and attribute as the revealed monster. So you can go Formud Skipper, reveal Spatha, and now it copies the name, so now you can link it into Crusadia Magius. Why do you want to do that? Well, if you look down here, if this card's sent to the graveyard as Link material, you can add level 5 or higher Cyberus monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. So when you link it off to go to Magius, you can summon, you can add Parallel Exceed, and now when you start doing off your other Link plays, you can summon Parallel Exceed, which gets another Parallel Exceed, which is 2 extra monsters to either go into an Abyss Dweller as a rank 4, or just 2 extra pieces of fodder for anything like Saryuja, or, you know, Apo, right? I mean, obviously you need different names, but you can, like, do stuff and link off, like, a Parallel Exceed for something else, then you still have another one. So, like, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this, and so it just helps, like, sort of give us more starters to make sure we can always combo. Unfortunately, like, we are still kind of, like, at the mercy of the choke point on, like, the LP and the Spatha, but in any case, we have, like, a million starters in this deck, so it's, like, very unlikely we're not going to get to combo. It's really, like, a matter of how many hand traps Gage has to really stop us. So we're playing the Red Med, the Gamma Seal, the Triple Exceed. We have the Destrudo, we have the Light and Black Dragon, we have Crusadia Maximus, Crusadia Draco, Triple Rescue Cat, the Double Leonis, the 1 Defrag Dragon, the Triple Arborea, Triple Ecclusia, 1 Valorphon to go with the Rescue Cat, and Triple Formud Skipper. For the spells, we have the Foolish Barrel, the Pot of Greed, the Terraforming, the World Legacy Guard Dragon, which is new and fantastic because now we can actually move stuff if, like, we get stopped potentially. Like, if he stops, like, a Spatha move, we can World Legacy Guard Dragon move. We don't have a way to search this, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We draw it, we draw it. We have the Succession as well. We have the Rhoda. We have the 1-for-1, which can get us Formud Skipper, so that's a kind of an extender in a way. Dragon Ravine, the Kyoto Waterfront, and of course the Called by the Grave to stop any of the hand traps. The extra is basically the same. It's the red, or the Hot Red, the Borreload, the Drawn Dragster, and the Naturia Beast. And then for links, we have Borrelsword, Saryuja, Apo, Unicorn, Phoenix. We put Unicorn in. That's not going to happen again. The Guard Dragon Agripane, the Romulus, the Spatha, the Pisty, the Elpie, and the Magius. And the side is just a bunch of stuff for going second. We got the Double Nib, the Pank, the Triple Ash, the Triple Lightning Storm, the Triple Evenly, and the Triple Imperm. Hopefully, if we go second, that's enough to stop him because we have 14 cards we're boarding in a 44-card deck. So statistically speaking, we should be able to see a decent amount of those, and that should hopefully slow him down if he's playing combo, which he typically does. So in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, we're back once again, and I gotta say, Mega Pack 2020 is a crazy fucking set, my friend. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. It is a mega slammer. This set is crazy, dude. I was really looking forward to opening this because of all the things that we could go back and get a second chance at.
Yep.
So I hope you were able to, like, freshen up some strategies. Maybe come up with something new.
Oh,
we're tired of seeing normal summon Alistair.
Okay, we're not normal summoning Alistair today, but we're gonna activate Kyoto Waterfront to start.
Okay, wait. All right. Am I going to see the turn 1 Gamma Seal? Currently unbeatable.
You might.
Unbeatable in Progression Series.
We're going to go ahead and link this Reclusia off for a Magius.
Okay.
And then let's go ahead and we'll special summon another Reclusia.
It's a Reclusia, okay.
One. I'll trigger the Magius here. What do you got? Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. Nope.
All right, let's go for Draco then. You know how this goes. I've played this deck a couple times against you. We got to upgrade it a little bit. We got Spatha. This is not the upgrade, but, you know, we've got other upgrades.
I wouldn't think it would be, yeah.
I mean, you know, if I needed to make the deck playable, it would be an upgrade. We'll Draco here. I guess we'll get a card back for free. Or I already specialed Reclusia. Do I just put the Magius back? That's an interesting question. I'll take the Reclusia. I might need it later. You to hand, even though we already specialed you. That's totally fine. And your favorite card, Gage.
My favorite card. Hi, LP. Good friend.
Remember how many packs did it take you to open one?
Way too many. All right. Tell you what, man. I made this mistake last time.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is the chance to sort of fix it.
You're going to redeem yourself?
Yeah, I have an effect Veiler. You probably can already know by now.
Okay.
I'm thinking this Call by the Grave is going to be stinky if you have it. So maybe if I Veiler here and that thing doesn't scoot, maybe there's no way you can activate the effect. And then what do you make? I don't, like a Dragon Link 2, like Crossroads Dragon or something?
Maybe.
All right, let's use it here. I'm feeling good about it. I'm
Okay.
going to Veiler this Spatha, stop the movement.
I know you toggled off because you had a Veiler when I first summoned, and then all of a sudden everything was resolving. So I'm like, you got something.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that does sort of stop me. I think I do have a little bit of follow-up here. So I guess we try it. Sure. I'm going to activate World Legacy Secession. I don't think I've ever actually used this on you.
Oh, that is so annoying. Look. That's okay, yeah, all right.
It's not the World Legacy Guard Dragon, but, you know, it could be a lot worse for you, to be honest. But does that give me an opportunity to pivot is the question. Not particularly. I can still do that, though, which is cute. I think that's probably the move, to be honest. In my hand, I got that. I think I just go for it. I am Dragon Locked, which does affect what I'm able to do, sadly. But I think this is still fine. I'm going to link all these off.
Saryuja?
3 Mat Saryuja. I'll fire him. Got another Veiler?
Well, I'm wondering, it's got to be Gamma Seal then, right? So
I haven't
yes,
searched
I
it. Wow, second Veiler.
You definitely have it in hand. I can't even imagine like what else you would summon in this scenario. So
fair play. All right, 2 Veilers stop me. Yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead.
okay.
Double Veiler. I mean, not much I can do about that with no Call by the Grave especially. That would have been Call by the Grave would have been nasty since you had double Veiler too. That's rough.
All right, let me think here for a sec.
Gage, it's just a Saryuja. Like, what are you scared?
Yeah, I'm not scared of the Saryuja. I'm scared looking at my hand and realizing that I don't know what the fuck I can do with it.
Oh, good.
Dude.
Excellent. That's great. I'm curious what you're up to. You said, I just realized you're playing 60 cards, by the way.
Yeah, big stack of them. Yeah, I tried to throw you off my scent a little bit. What did I text you earlier? I said I'm not playing what you're
something.
expecting.
Yeah, I'm playing something unexpected, and I'm like, you played Fluffle last week. You already did that.
Yeah, it could be literally anything. All right, check me out, dude. Look, generous of you to put the Saryuja on the field because you have offered me an arrow for my World Legacy.
Oh, that's really annoying, actually. I mean, not much I can do about that, to be fair. All right. Have your 300 attack points.
Oh, this Veiler is huge.
Crazy.
Look out. All right.
Crazy.
I'm going to normal summon World Chalice Guard Dragon.
Okay. All right. This is a card you have that I don't, actually. This card's pretty good. I checked when I was building this deck. I do not have this.
I think you had a second chance to get it in this set.
I did. I did not. I didn't get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I just chanced to, like, summon it or anything, but... You know, God, the reprints in this set were crazy.
They were so nuts. This set was like really, really good.
Yeah, I can't wait till we talk about it at the end, actually. That's always the fun part. The audience knows and we don't.
Speaking of knowing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know exactly how this game's gonna play out, and that's like the problem.
Go ahead and foretell. What do you expect is gonna happen?
I'm gonna put all these cards on the table, and I don't think I can kill you. I think it's close, but I don't think I can kill you.
Okay.
And then you're gonna Gamma Seal, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry on camera. So let me try the last thing that I have in mind here that could work here. So I'm gonna go linking off the Guard Dragon into Striker.
Yeah, we expected that. Sure.
Yeah, and that's gonna activate. I'm gonna pick up Boot Sector Launch.
The Boot Sector Launch that you have like no targets for. Cool.
Allegedly.
I mean, all the good ones are in a structure deck, so I doubt it, but it's possible.
Let's go. Banish Striker Dragon. I'm gonna summon Red Med.
Okay. It's funny, you could have summoned that to the zone star you just pointed to get the power.
Well, yeah, and then I realized the powerful Veiler took up the zone there, so I probably should have thought a little bit harder about that one. Okay, so think about this again.
You just saw the arrow. It was so juicy. You couldn't.
I did. Oh, I think it's lethal. No, I think it's lethal. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna take these two and make Verte.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah.
And
oh
then,
God. Don't
Any
Don't
Veilers? Any Veilers?
Oh my God! He got it! No!
and now I will summon to the zone. I'll take my free statage there.
Yeah. Fuck me, dude.
Oh, I can negate this.
You can negate the Saryuja and kill him. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna still kill him.
I mean,
I'm
you can still
kill him.
yeah. You're gonna kill him and do actually more damage, actually.
Yep. All right. And this is just you're just dead. Yeah, this is just lethal.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. You know the funny thing is, if I gave you the Gamma Seal, you can use the negates because it removes Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field.
Oh, so did you have the Is that
I had the Gamma Seal in
your
hand.
hand?
That was
Yeah.
That was, so if
That's
you
what I
didn't have the
thought.
second Veiler, that was the pivot, because I still have 3 negates in that case. So, wow, special animation. That was cool.
Dark Dragoon getting in there.
God.
All right. Hey,
fucking
that's going to be the plan
Dragoon.
B for,
Oh
like,
my
the next...
God.
Yeah, that's a plan B for the next, like, 3 months. So
Yeah.
you might want to do something about that.
I might. Fucking Dragoon, man. Like, my pivot was actually pretty decent, having the World Legacy, whatever, to be able to, like, try to get into a 3-mat Saryuja to special the Gamma Seal, but... Yeah, the second Veiler, not much I can do about that. It is what it is. Now I have to deal with Dragoon for like 3 months. Great, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, Kyoto Waterfront, here we go again.
Sounds like you don't have one. Sounds like
you will find out. You will find out. Normal Maximus.
Ooh, Max Man, okay.
All right, you've seen this dance before.
All right, what's the one we have to summon to the zone here?
We have an Arborea.
Okay.
Try to trigger the Magius. All right, you've got something, so I imagine this is not going to be going very far.
Oh, Alex, I have 60 cards. How can I draw hand traps? That's not,
Considering the fact that everything's not immediately activating, it's just a hunch. 60 cards, drew double Veiler last game. Insane. Special now. Kind of fucked the order with this. I should have had...
Did you?
Yeah, I should have normaled Arborea, because then I could special it after. So I'm actually going to take Maximus back here. It's been a while since we played this deck, so I forgot my order of things, but it is what it is. All right, this isn't resolving, so let's just get it over with.
Wow,
You're laughing so hard. You're laughing so hard because you already know. Just throw the fucking Veiler down.
It's not Veiler, but it's Ghost Ogre.
Okay, I mean, that's like just as annoying.
It's just as annoying, yeah. So, I
Yeah.
mean, where are you going to scoot it to?
If you didn't have Arborea in the graveyard, baby!
No, I forgot about that. Oh, my God. I'm an idiot, dude. Made up card. See, and you wanted to add it back to hand. Do you know how stupid you'd be looking if
Maybe
you
I was
did that?
baiting you the whole time, buddy.
Yeah,
Maybe I
I'm
was
sure.
just-
I'm sure.
Use
Yeah.
your second hand trap and you're fucking complaining. Yeah, okay, Mr. Whatever.
I kind of wanted to dragon lock you there. Yeah,
Yeah, I
oh
bet.
My goodness.
I bet. All
All
right,
right,
get this
we'll go
fucking...
summon the driver.
Yeah, get
and
your
then
shit on the
gamble.
field. Whatever. It's so dumb. All right, whatever.
Anything
great.
else?
I may as well get the Gamma Seal out of my deck. Not like I'm gonna fucking use him, but may as well. I'll special Maximus. And thank you for killing Elfie, because I can summon White Dragon.
You're just making up. All right, custom hand. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, because we already used Spatha, I don't get to do it again. I was about to say, I'm like, is this not once per turn? It is once per turn. Okay, that would have been crazy, but unfortunately, it's not as good as I wanted it to be. I've gone through 2 hand traps. You have a third? All right, we'll find out.
Yep.
I mean, you already have Gamma on the field, so that's what it is.
Yep. I think I might have donated you this win with
You
this.
might have
Oh, I can't
potentially.
believe it.
You might have. Go Saryuja.
Yeah.
Bring out the Gamma Seal. Thick Gamma Seal, by the way. 3,300. Good luck, I guess.
Damn, dude, that's a little.
I can basically negate like every card you have, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, this is like a little embarrassing, bro. I think I could have actually for sure, like Rothel stomped you if I would have played this a little better.
It's okay. To be fair, I forgot the Arborea too. Don't worry.
Not once per turn.
Nope.
Dude, wow.
Banishes too.
I really fucked this one up. I definitely actually had this one in the bag.
That's crazy. You just passed, not doing anything.
Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna stand up against the turtle, bro. It's annoying.
Well, I guess I have to kill you now. So this is 25, 28. So I'm at 53. Collapse Serpent, 18 plus 53. What's that, 71? I know about the Collapse Serpent, so I can mention it. 71. Can I kill you? I don't actually... Ooh, I might not be able to kill you here, actually.
Do you got another Kai? Oh, you can only control one Kaiju.
I can only control one Kaiju. That is true.
Okay, okay.
I guess Collapse Serpent gets the buff, but it's not enough. I could have killed you if I put Gamma Seal to the right, because I could summon this Collapse Serpent and make Pisty.
Yeah.
And then I could have
look at that.
summoned, yeah, I could have summoned back the Draco, and that would have been lethal, I think. So that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, well. We're not going to need this. Whatever.
Yep.
Boost. All right. I guess there's a world you could kill this Gamma Seal, but that's what it is, I guess. Is there any other line? I don't think so. I don't think I have any other way to, like, damage you. If I had one different card in my hand, I could have done something. So we'll just get as much damage as we can. Let's kill you next turn.
Yeah, it's going to be a heart of the cards moment for me, I guess.
I'm just
Hope
making
I
your
see something.
Destrudo that much cheaper is what I'm doing.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, I really did fuck this up, bro. It's actually rather embarrassing.
You're on 6. I mean, that limits your options at least. So, all right, what do you got? You're not going to brain control me like Edison, you know?
I concede. That's what I did.
Wow.
That was a really bad look for me, bro. That was like a super win for me if I would have played my last hand trap in my hand correctly. Alex, dude, I'm so embarrassed. People watching the point of view, they're going to be pointing and laughing at me that I fucked that up. I
You're
had
used to
3
that,
hand traps, full combo, and I still lost to you. I think that's the most embarrassing thing. It doesn't matter what I lose to, I lost to you. So, I don't know. I'm hopefully going to be able to bring it back and play a little bit better in this last game here.
Okay.
So, wish me
We'll
luck,
see.
okay?
Good luck. Good
All
luck.
right, let's kick it off. I'm going to start by activating. Ready? I'm going to activate Chaos Space.
Very good card.
Pitching my
and
Dark
pitching
Worm?
Dark Worm. That's gross. That's so
Pick
good.
up the Wyver Buster. I am going to use my Dark Worm's ability to summon it.
Playing the donut.
No, not
Just-
playing
just
the
a
donut.
guy. Just
I'm
a guy.
actually going to normal summon, yeah. I'm going to normal summon Glow Up
Ooh.
Bulb.
You playing Ib?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am getting there. Yeah,
He's like, am I?
I am. And I'm going to activate the effect.
Sure.
I'm going to pick up World Legacy Guard Dragon.
Very good card.
Extremely powerful card here. Notably, I have no dragons in my graveyard, but that's a little weird. Let's go activate
kind of
Glow
funny.
Up Bulb.
Because Dark Worm went to the extra deck.
No! My Dark Magician! No!
Mess up the Dragoon play, baby! That's insane. That's so huge. Oh my god.
Bro, that's really irritating.
I might actually win off the back of that. That's so crazy. Oh my god. We'll see. You can still do shit, but that's crazy.
I can still do shit. Yeah, that's really annoying, though. Oh, man. Now I can't make the best card in my deck.
Thank God.
All right, I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to link into Fristron Halka Fibrax.
The boy.
And I'm going to use the effect of it as well as it.
Yep.
Very cool. I get to get a free card off of Ib. I'll pick up my World Chalice Guard Dragon. Oh, bro, are you ready for the special summon Dark Magician from the graveyard with World Chalice Guard Dragon?
It's a normal
you thought
monster.
Yeah,
It's a
you
normal
thought it was
monster.
over. You thought it was over. Check me out. Let's go.
Can you Red Eyes Fuse from field?
I think so. I think it. No, it might be hand
Is
and
it
deck.
is it hand and deck?
I think it's hand and deck. I think it's hand and deck. Actually, like unironically,
That's so weird for a fusion card. What are you getting off this Hulk?
I'm thinking about it. That's actually kind of insane. All right, Dark Magician's not going to get summoned. I hope you didn't think I was going to do that.
I honestly kind of hoped you did, to be honest. I think that'd be funny.
I'm going to pick up Galaxy Serpent.
Sure.
Let's go this, move this. We'll go link this
In
off
LP.
into LP.
Yep.
I actually got this out of the Mega Packs, this Guard Dragon. This is huge that I got this
Yeah.
card back.
I thought you had this before.
Nope, I didn't have this. I have the Succession like you, but I didn't have Guard
Oh,
Dragon.
I see. Okay.
Okay, get back my Galaxy Serpent.
Yeah, this is pretty good. You can make Pisty here.
I get the... Well, I don't even have to do that. I'm going to use my Guard Dragon to scoot over the LP.
Oh, right, because it doesn't have to be dragons that are the things pointing. Yeah, that works.
Okay, I already have my Chaos Dragons. All right, off of LP, we'll summon the Black Metal Dragon. And then I'm going to link that off into... Dude, this is going to look super weird, but I promise it's working as intended. I'm going to link off Pisty into here.
I love how weird this gets sometimes.
Yay! So I get to use this, and
Yeah.
I get to pick up the Red Med.
Yep.
Pisty's not pointing at anything, but the other two
Doesn't
are, so I
matter.
get
The
to
other
do
two are.
this,
Yeah,
so.
that's like the weird part about it. Yeah.
Gonna take these two and
Red med's not hard, or black metal's not a hard one. That's so stupid.
Pain.
Yep.
I'll activate Black Metal Dragon
to get your Red Eyes fusion. You can't use
to get the Red Eyes Black Dragon
hell
from my
yeah.
deck to my
Hell
hand,
yeah.
dude. Yeah. Now I got Red Med and Red Eyes Black Dragon, dude. I'm living my
Crazy.
fucking 7-year-old kid dream there. Let's go activate this.
Yeah,
We're going
get your
to summon
fucking hot red, whatever.
Yeah, hot red. Okay. I can't believe I'm not ending on Verte because
Because of
What
killing
happened?
the Dark Magicians.
because of
It's
the
so
incident.
fucking funny. That's in a 60-card deck. That's what makes this even funnier. Like 40 cards, sure, but 60, the odds of that are just so low. What's the percentage on that? I gotta run this. I'm gonna assume you had like 54 cards in deck. You had a 1.8% chance of that happening.
Love that. Love that. Love that. All right, here's what I got going. I'm going to take these two.
Sure. I love card games. Oh, okay. Cute.
Hector Whelp. It's just to get the
Just to
Dragon
get
Lock.
to Dragon Lock. Yeah. I mean, you still have to make the aggro pain, too. But now you can make, spheres from here? Yeah. I was wondering if you had a way to get the Hulk out of the zone so that you could make spheres here.
From here, let's go these two into Romulus.
Sure.
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm seeing the lines. Oh, my God. Wait, check this out.
He's cooking.
We're going to go Ravine.
Okay.
Oh, bro, you're not ready for this. Are you ready? You'll have to be ready for this because it's crazy. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, I'm not ready for it. It's not actually how it works. Oh, wait, no, it still works that way. Wait, is it? What am I? Still have the Guard Dragon in the graveyard? I do. Oh, okay, no, it is how it works. Wow. This is way more complicated than I thought it would be. Let's go activate Ravine.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to go Ravine. We're going to send from our hand Red Eyes.
Hell yeah.
Intentionally, this is
This is where you play Miracle Fusion, right?
I'm going to send Rocket Synchron.
You are playing Rockets. Okay.
We're going to go Banish Romulus for
Red
Med.
Okay.
Activate Guard Dragon.
Oh my god, to get the
Pick
Red
up
Eyes.
the Red Eyes Black Dragon, level 7.
Oh, I see. And then you can get back the Rocket Synchron. And
Yeah.
Warload. Okay. All right, cute. That the red eyes actually came up. Ironically.
That's I'm so surprised, dude. I'm actually kind of happy.
You're
That's
cooking.
gaming.
You're cooking.
All right, and then we got the these two for the Borreload Savage Dragon. Yep.
Disgusting. Yep.
Nice. And then I'll use his ability. I'll give him 2 fresh negates with Hulk. Sure, why not? I will add 1 face down.
You have a face down too. Great.
Yeah, I will consider if I can make anything else. I would make Verte. I could really easily if I didn't mill the homies. This is good enough, though. Go ahead, man. Your turn.
All right, so that took 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Good. Just wanted to...
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just wanted to have my fun, you know? A little solitaire.
Behold, the greatest monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! 4-Mud Skipper!
Uh-huh. And this was your normal summon.
This was my normal summon.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You summon it.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna pick a Big Homie Blaster here.
Sure. All right, good game.
Are you done? yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, are you done? Yeah, okay.
Literally sideboarded 15 cards for going second. Saw one of them. I have a Lightning Storm in hand, and that's it. And it doesn't do anything against fucking Savage Red, Hot Red. So I'm like, all right, cool. I lose. Good game. Well, that was thrilling. That was fun.
Yeah, I was telling you. It is cracked, dude. I was even telling you last game, like, if I didn't make the mistake, I had a easy way to
Sure.
pop
Yeah,
off
I mean, you
and
might
win.
have just won anyway if you actually like played the second game properly. So like, I mean, you
Yeah.
probably should have won this match anyway. Like you, I did also get World Legacy Guard Dragon, so that was nice. Obviously didn't get to show it off because
Yeah, you didn't get to summon Red Eyes Black Dragon with it, buddy.
Exactly.
Not just anybody's doing
true.
that.
That is true. The 4-Mud Skipper's cute though. So basically, what it does is it copies the name of Spatha, and then I can link it off for Magius, and then when it gets linked off, I get to search for Parallel Exceed. Then
whoa,
it
that's
just-
actually really sick.
It's
Wait,
sick.
I
It's
didn't know
cool.
that.
Yeah. So it allows you to like extend further. It's also a 1-for-1 target. It's on summon effect. It's just an ignition effect. So it's like something I can just like extend if you try to stop me. It just like allows me to like kind of do some other stuff. I don't know about you. I pulled an Apo. And so I had some decisions to make when it came to like making the Saryuja to try to summon the Gamma Seal, or I just hard make Appo and hope that that's good enough. And so Appo's really nice just to add to the end board of this deck, but it's not any match for what you've got cooking up, that's for sure.
So yeah, so I did get an Appo in my first open.
Oh, you respun?
Dude,
okay.
I respun because literally every secret rare I got 3 LP. I got all secret rares that did not matter. And the only card I got was that Appaloosa. And I was like, I could do so much better. I know Appaloosa is great, and that's like a really game-defining card.
Sure.
But I could do so much better. I could get so many other cool cards. Like,
and did you?
The reason I was able to make this better was that I got Pisty and the World Legacy Guard Dragon.
Oh,
like,
you haven't had Pisty. I forgot.
No, yeah. I was able to get Pisty this
you
time
got
around.
Dragoon, too, which is nuts. So.
And Dragoon, of course. Yes, I didn't get Dragoon on the first time around either. I was like, there's no way I'm settling for just an Appaloosa. Sure. So I did respin, and it did treat me pretty well. I didn't get the refund on the Appo, but I did get those small pieces that I was looking for.
I mean, I think that's totally fine in all fairness. Like, we each got our unfair cards. I think I got a couple Saferts. I got, what else? I got Pot of Extravagance. I got some other, like, good cards. It was really hard, because as soon as I pulled the Appo, I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I can respin. And so, like, because the other stuff I got was, like, decent. It wasn't, like, I didn't get a Dragoon. So I was like, maybe. So I did the thing where I, like, respun. I didn't, like, respin, but I, like, looked at what I would have gotten if I respun.
You always do that. You always do that, yeah.
I do that. I don't know. I'm sick in the head, I guess. And so I got a refund on the Appo. Everything else was, like, about the same. It was, like, maybe slightly better than my first opening. So, like, I don't feel too bad about not respinning. It didn't get, like, there was no Dragoon. There was no crazy stuff in there. But I got the refund on the Appo. So, like, it would have been fine either way, to be fair. Like, I'm not upset that I didn't respin. I think it was totally fine. Because if you look at it, there's so many cards in, like, the set. So it's really hard. Like, there's so many crazy things you can pull, but it's really hard to pull them, right? So I was like, because Dragoon, I think, is like a 1 in 37 or 1 in 47 or something like that. So, like, statistically, it's not in our favor that we're going to pull it. So I'm on a 2-loss streak now. So if I just lose next week, I'll just ban Dragoon, and that solves that problem. But get to deal with that fun now. That's going to be great. Fantastic.
And you'll also have to be dealing with something from your own collection next week, too, because I rolled a Snatch Steal on the wheel. I've been familiar with you padding up your hand trap lineup, so maybe I have to get my grippers on 1 or 2
I thought you were just going to take Appo. I thought that was like the easy.
Well, that's on the table now too. A very generous offer. Thanks for bringing that one up.
Sucks.
That's pretty good.
That sucks really bad, actually. Oh, Jesus Christ. So
I'll let you know by next week.
So much for tying the series up. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all their continued support. So shouts to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Little Fayleaf, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Brian Dancer of Class 7, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Flannel Daddy, literally all of the guinea pigs, Cheeks McLapperty, MBT canceled by community soon, canceled by committee soon, canceled by all players soon, Wonder Waffle, Daniel Howell, MBT and Nyhmnim's One Boxer Brief Fueled Knight of Passion, Electrician of the Ice Barrier, The Noble 129, Chris Adams, and Lilimancy. Thank you all again so much for watching, and we will see you next time.